Antiques Roadshow guest stunned by five-figure valuation of mysterious church bazaar basket continued. Millie McGee, the seasoned appraiser, couldn't hide her fascination with the intricately carved wooden basket. As she turned it over in her hands, examining the craftsmanship, she pointed out the fine details that made it such an extraordinary piece. "The level of skill here is remarkable," McGee said. "This isn't just a utilitarian object, it's a work of art." The carvings along the rim depict what appear to be floral motifs intertwined with geometric patterns, which was common in Appalachian folk art of the mid to late 19th century. The guest, still processing the staggering valuation, asked, "Do you think it was made by a professional woodworker, or could it have been crafted by someone in the community?" McGee considered the question carefully. Given the precision of the weaving and the sophistication of the carvings, it's possible this was made by a skilled artisan rather than an amateur. However, many rural communities had incredibly talented craftsmen who never gained widespread recognition. That's part of what makes pieces like this so special. They're one-of-a-kind artifacts of everyday life from a bygone era. The mystery of the basket's origins deepens. The guest then shared a little more about how the basket had come into her possession. "When I bought it, the ladies running the sale just shrugged and said it must have been tucked away in a closet for years. Nobody claimed to have donated it, and nobody recognized it. It was almost as if it had just appeared." McGee's eyes sparkled with intrigue. That makes it even more fascinating. Sometimes, objects like this get passed down through generations, forgotten, and then rediscovered in the most unexpected places. The fact that it was found in a church adds another layer to its story. Was it a donation from a parishioner's family? Was it used in services, as you suggested? Or did it serve another purpose entirely? The expert then pointed out a small, nearly imperceptible marking on the underside of the basket. "Do you see this faint engraving here? It's very worn, but it looks like initials, possibly JM or TM. That could be the maker's signature or the original owner's. If we could trace that, we might uncover more about its history." A closer look at the basket's construction. McGee went on to explain the technical aspects that contributed to the basket's high value. The base is woven from white oak splints, a technique common among Appalachian and Southern basket makers. But what sets this apart is the carved upper portion. It's made from a single piece of walnut, hollowed out and meticulously shaped. That kind of work would have taken days, if not weeks, to complete. She also noted the presence of cut nails, a type of handmade nail used before the mass production of wire nails in the late 1800s. "That's one of the clues that help us date this piece to before 1880, McGee said. "The fact that it's in such excellent condition is rare. Many baskets from this era show significant wear or damage from use." The emotional impact of the appraisal. As the reality of the basket's worth settled in, the guest laughed in disbelief. "I almost didn't buy it that day. I was browsing the sale, and it was tucked away on a table with some old kitchenware. I picked it up, turned it over, and just thought, this is too beautiful to pass up. But $3, and now it's worth thousands." McGee smiled warmly. That's the magic of antiques. You never know what treasures are hiding in plain sight. And stories like yours are why we love doing this show. It's not just about the monetary value, but about uncovering history and connecting people to the past. What's next for the basket? When asked if she planned to sell the basket, the guest hesitated. "I don't know. Part of me thinks I should, but another part can't imagine letting it go. It feels like it was meant to find its way to me." McGee nodded in understanding. That's a common feeling. Pieces like this carry a sense of history, almost a kind of energy. If you do decide to sell, I'd recommend reaching out to a specialist in Southern folk art or a reputable auction house. But if you keep it, you'll have an incredible heirloom to pass down. Before the segment ended, McGee made one final observation. "You mentioned it might have been an offering basket. If that's true, think about how many hands might have touched it over the years, how many prayers, how much gratitude might have been placed inside it. That's the kind of intangible value you can't put a price on." The guest, visibly moved, simply replied, "That's what makes it priceless." The aftermath. A community's reaction. After the episode aired, the story of the mystery basket captivated viewers.